anyways.
Okay,
well,
fair
we
enough.
appreciate him.
yeah. He hasn't done anything terrible to me yet. Anyway, Kalos, game 1.
I can never unlive Shine Werewolf. For those of you who know,
Oof.
you the real ones. All right, so going into game 1 here, watching as the two of them seem to be button checking, I think. No, never mind, we're getting right into it.
Ajax getting mixed up now.
I mean, they were both playing super slow. Before we saw the tag from NickC. Oh, he just keeps changing his tag to represent Banjo stuff.
Yeah, but so did NickC.
Oh, I just realized Dill also got the Banjo-Kazooie thing. All right, never mind.
Dude, it's hype.
All right, I appreciate the delay now. I'm okay with it. You know what? No more delays coming in from that recovery because NickC is not having any of it. Gonna go out there and immediately close out that stock.
Did you see earlier the people with the Dragon Quest tags?
I did not.
Neither did I. Anyway, side B. Down air is going to take it. NickC on fire.
So definitely not the best choice of routes that Dill has been taking so far. NickC has just been obliterating these stocks so early. We're all a minute in, and he's already 2 points down. NickC just tearing it up right now.
To be fair, it definitely happened in Japan. Without a doubt, it's happened.
Did it happen here, though? No. And NickC trying to go for yet another down air on Dill's recovery. Dill, he's just trying to live, man. He's fighting for his life out here. He's just fighting for his life. Let him live.
Good vertical recovery, however. Dill conserving every last bit of energy he has in that chassis.
They're trying to throw out the F smash to back off NickC, but NickC just reading the option yet again. And you already know that he's trying to set him up patience-wise to hold shield on that platform so he can go for the command grab on that up B. And that's going to be no, it's not going to be the knee. It would have been it right there.
Just barely scratching the paint on that Rob. That'll buff out, though. What won't buff out is that last stock, however.
Trying to get out of there with the Falcon kick, but not going to have is that up air.
Yep. Dill is going to lose that first stock and last stock, actually, after taking the first one. That's a straight-up JV3 by NickC.
Can we get a buff to when things actually kill? Because the amount of times that we get lightning strikes on stuff that don't kill, but then we just get straight-up raw kills, like so, twice in a row. There we go. Gets the lightning right there with the up air. But NickC answering immediately right back with this drop-down bear, not having much of anything else to do with this match.
And yeah, eventually that back air killing, we didn't even see Dill, I feel like, kind of realizing that he was outmatched a little bit. Definitely outgunned, which is a little strange considering the nature of Rob's character, which is it's kind of that mobile zoning where you kind of are meant to move around the stage, but also you're supposed to wall out, utilizing that gyro, utilizing those lasers. Simply was not established enough to make NickC question his movement to the point where he could not perform his offensive maneuvers. And NickC with the JV3, that was convincing.
Yeah, you know, like you said, there was never a zoning game that was allowed to be established. And there were multiple times where Dill put out the gyro, and NickC literally just stood in place and grabbed the gyro. Like, there was nothing that NickC was afraid of. I would not be surprised at all to see Diddy Kong come out at this point, just because of how rough that match went. But he's just going to run it back to Rob, probably not back to Kalos, but we'll see. Definitely needs to play, I think, a little bit more aggressive for sure, because that did not work out in his favor whatsoever, trying to play passive.
We'll have to look for the rise of the machines here if Dill wants to survive. Otherwise, he's going right back to production as we go to Unova for game number 2.
I actually like the idea of Unova here because of the fact that he gets to play these ledge trap game very well, and also just having a different route on the platform, while also still having the walls to climb. I think he wanted those walls out of Kalos, but didn't really like the fact that he had to go, deal with NickC just hugging the wall. He can't do that so much on this stage here. If he goes too low, he can get caught by that lip underneath.
Back throw into gyro again. It's NickC disregarding all of it, just avoiding it entirely. You got to wonder, though, at some point, will Dill call out that high recovery?
Yeah, possibly, but Dill looking so much better, at least to start this match here. He actually having the percent lead, but we already know how explosive Captain Falcon is. He has to respect pretty much everything he does, but if he can catch him with a grab into one of these out smashes, doesn't matter. He gets him yet again. He is a heat-seeking missile on Rob with these down airs.
And yeah, I mean, looking like the Terminator, ironically enough. Come with me if you want to live, says NickC. However, Dill trying to break out his own T1000 and try to steer himself into the next round in the top 8. on the cusp of it and would be incredibly impressive to do so. But right
goodness.
now, I mean, it's going to be a challenge for Dill to even make it back to the stage. NickC's edge guarding game so on point, Ajax.
Yes, and the ledge trapping game as well. Every time that Dill has gotten back in, he's gone through a rock and a hard place just trying to get by. But you see that Dill, he's doing much better in terms of boxing him out after he got away from that ledge there. He just needs to establish center stage control. That's his jump. That's the side B. He has to recover a little bit low, but he wasn't able to get to down air in time, but that's a good reversal off that tech, and that might be it. That's going to be the stock going away from NickC there.
NickC down to his last stock here, however, in a very good position to even things up. Oh, he was looking for it. He is a headhunter, and he'll take them human and robot alike.
If you couldn't tell, NickC definitely understands this matchup. He has caught him so many times. I thought he was just going to dig down and go for the dare there at 0% to try and steal a stock away from Dill for going off stage.
Decides to go for the back air instead, make life just a little bit harder, but no.
I thought he was going to try to go for the up B to potentially get an early kill off there, but throwing out that fair was Dill very smart. Just back him off.
Forward air going to give himself a little bit of space. NickC down in terms of damage, but again, this is we are very close, ranging in on kill percent. The fact that NickC is able to get in at all and get these grabs and establish this offense is so impressive. NickC is just continuing to turn heads here in Huntington.
Yeah, Dill having to air dodge there. Now he's forced into a situation where he has to try and recover yet again. No laser online anymore. Delaying so long, it doesn't matter how long you delay. Again, he is just perfect every single time on all those hits with those down